Hello and welcome to this quick yoga class where we're going to be looking at the neck and the shoulder area. So let's start on our knees, hands in the lap. And let's start by slowing down the breath. Trying to relax the throat as much as possible. Relaxing the shoulders. And let's start by tilting our head so our left ear comes towards our left shoulder. Roll it towards the chest and then over towards the right ear to right shoulder. Roll it back to the center, over to the left. And back to center, over to the right. Again, over to the left. And over to the right, going nice and slow, remembering to breathe. Back over to the left. Over to the right. And come back up to center. Keeping the spine nice and straight, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Use your right hand on your head, just gently. And then flex your left arm away from you. So flex your hand just to deepen that stretch a little. And breathe into the side of the neck. If your ankles aren't feeling great in this position, feel free to come to cross-legged. Come back up and switch sides. Left ear to left shoulder, right arm out. Focus on a slow inhale, slow exhale. And come back to center, release the hands, come over onto all fours. Spread your fingers nice and wide, hips above the knees, shoulders above the wrists. Let's inhale, drop the belly down, open the chest for your cow pose. Exhale, round the spine for your cat pose. Do this a few more times. Inhale, arch down. Exhale, round up. Inhale down, open the chest. Exhale, reverse, round the spine. Inhale down. And exhale, reverse. Inhale down. Exhale, reverse. Inhale down. Exhale, reverse. Coming back to a neutral spine. But inhale the left hand up towards the ceiling and then thread it underneath the right armpit. Bring your left shoulder all the way down to the ground, left ear to the ground, and then straighten your right arm up above your head. I'm going to give you two options here. You can stay like this, or you can bring your right hand in front of your face, fingertips on the ground, to open up your right shoulder to the side a little bit more. So just deepening that twist. Slow breaths wherever you are. Push for your right hand, come back up to center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So inhale the right hand up, thread it through underneath the left armpit, right ear to the ground. Left arm either comes out long above your head Or you can bring it in front of your face on your fingertips to open your chest a little bit more to the side. Slow breaths wherever you end up. Slowly come back up to center. Tuck the toes under, sit back on your heels. Right hand to the right heel. Left arm up and over. Lift your hips forward for a camel variation. Really push your hips forward. Hips come back down, switch sides. Left heel to the left foot. Right arm up and over. Push your hips forward. Drop your head if it feels okay on your neck. If not, keep it up. Slowly come back down, over to the right side. Back down and over to the left side. Come back down, hands come out in front. Drop the hips down, come all the way down to your belly. Hands next to the chest. Inhale, roll up to your Cobra pose. Hold it here. Keep looking slightly upwards just to really open up the front of the neck. If you're feeling this in your low back, widen your feet. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. As you come up, look over your left shoulder, back down. Inhale, come up, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, back down. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale over the left, back down. Inhale over the right. Exhale, back down. Push back up onto your hands, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Push your chest back towards your thighs. Then inhale the right leg up high. I'm going to bend the knee, open the hip to the side so your right ankle comes towards your left bum cheek. Come towards a plank pose, so left shoulder over the left wrist. Drop your right foot behind for wild thing. Right arm comes up and over. Push your hips up towards the ceiling. And then bring yourself back over to downward facing dog. Left leg goes up. Bend the knee. Open the hip to the side. Maybe stay here. Maybe come towards a plank position. Drop that left heel behind you. Lift your hips up. Left arm comes up and over as well. Bring yourself back round to downward facing dog. Slowly roll down onto your knees. Bring your legs in front of you. Come to a seated position. And then roll down onto your back. Knees bent up, feet planted. Hands come up above your head, bring the palms of your hands together, and we want to arch the back here. So try to arch the back, try and create a gap in between. If you want a little bit more, use your elbows on the mat, come onto the crown of your head, and then bring your arms up above you. If it feels too much, just keep your back flat. Point through the toes, and creating a nice deep arch in the back, opening up the front of the neck. Bring the elbows back down. Get rid of the arch. Bring the feet back up, plant them on the ground. Hug your knees in just to counterbalance that little back bend. Rocking side to side gently with the knees. Grab behind the thighs, rock and roll up to seated. Hands come behind you. And lift up into a reverse tabletop. So lift your hips up. Maybe if it feels okay, you can drop the head. If it doesn't, just keep your head up. Okay, do what feels right for your body. Push through your heels, push through your hands, lift the hips up. And slowly lower them back down. And come to a seated position, cross-legged if it feels comfortable. Hands on the knees. Roll the shoulders up and back. Do this a few times. And then drop your right ear to your right shoulder again. Roll it towards the front. Over to the other side. Back to the front. Over to the right. Back to the front. Over to the left. Back to the front. Over to the right. And back up to center. Take a big inhale and exhale here. And then let's inhale, sweep the hands up above the head, hands come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this class. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.